So, how does the book of Luke end? What is the big takeaway that Luke wants us to remember? Jesus opened their minds so they could understand the scriptures. He told them, "This is what is written. The Christ will suffer and rise from the dead on the third day, and repentance and forgiveness of sins will be preached in his name to all nations, beginning at Jerusalem. You are witnesses of these things. I'm going to send you what my Father has promised, but stay in the city until you've been clothed with power from on high." When he had led them out into the vicinity of Bethany, he lifted up his hands and blessed them. While he was blessing them, he left them and was taken up into heaven. Then they worshipped him and returned to Jerusalem with great joy. And they stayed continually at the temple praising God. So there's a lot of takeaways from Luke. First off, Jesus gave the disciples the understanding of the rest of the Bible. So when in the New Testament it talks about the Old Testament, that's exactly what God intended. They're not twisting God's words. So if you want to understand the Old Testament, read the New Testament. And then Jesus says this is the whole point, that the Christ would come and die and rise again after 3 days. The point isn't what you do. The point is what Jesus has done for us. Maybe you're seeing a little bit of a theme here. And then Jesus says, go and share. This sounds a little familiar. And then Jesus left. What's up with that? He went up to heaven. And the reason he did that was to keep his promise. You see, if Jesus couldn't be with us always, if he was still here physically in the body the way he was during his ministry, he couldn't be with you and was somewhat a believer in China then. But now he has filled the whole universe. He is everywhere, and so he is with you right now. There's a lot of takeaways from the end of the book of Luke. Let's see what John's got tomorrow.